Rise and grind, gamers. My name is Tetsyumi, and welcome to episode 3 of our Terraria Calamity Infernum rogue-only playthrough. And now listen, I know I can just say Infernum. I don't need to say Calamity Infernum, because, like, obviously it's Infernum mode. You guys already know it's from the Calamity mod. It's, like, one of the most popular Terraria mods, actually. Like, I think literally it's, like, Calamity, Thorium, Fargos mod, and then there's, like, Infernum, like, right under the big four. Oh my god, dude, this weapon is sick! This is the first time I've actually gotten to use it. This is the weapon we got last episode from the Desert Scourge, the Scourge of the Desert, and apparently they, like, reworked this. I'm not sure how long ago, but, like, if you throw it underground, it'll, like, burrow into the ground and then home in on enemies. This thing is so cool. But gamers, like I said, welcome. This is episode 3. We're doing a bit of a weird start in this episode. So normally we would start at our base and I would do like the whole episode to-do list thing, because like every episode I have a bit of a to-do list on stuff I want to actually accomplish in this episode. However, today, very obviously you can see we're not at my base because I am currently walking across my world, and the reason is I wanted to just get right into it in this episode. And the first thing we have on our episode to-do list, I guess I'll spoil it a little bit for you guys, is I want to finish exploring the rest of the overworld. Like, we have not made it across like our overworld. We explored a decent amount of the underground while I was just doing some mining off camera, but like we have barely made it even a quarter of the way through like our entire world. So what I want to do before we continue on with the rest of the episode, and also like talk about the rest of our episode to-do list, is I want to do a little bit of exploring. Mainly I want to explore, I think, actually two things. The first thing I want to do is I want to like find both of our ocean biomes, because then we'll know which like Calamity ocean we have. Like, Calamity changes one of the oceans in your world to be like a special, I forgot what it's called. It's something like acidic ocean or something. I really do not remember what it's called, but like it's a special ocean. I want to find that. And also, you guys can see we're here in the jungle right now. I want to do a little bit of exploring in the underground jungle. So hopefully in this episode, I'm not sure if this will happen, but what I want to try and get is I want to try and upgrade our Spectre boots all the way up into, yes, lightning boots, frostmark boots, and then maybe the Terra Spark boots, if I can eventually explore enough of the world. I'm not sure if that's going to happen. And there is one other reason that I want to specifically explore the underground jungle, and that is because there is a new structure that I think Calamity adds it. I don't think it's like an Infernum thing. I think it's just base Calamity that adds it. And you know what? Also, to be fair, I don't even think it's really a new structure. It's just new to me because I haven't played Calamity Mod in like 2 years. But there's a new cool like thing in the underground jungle that seems cool, and I think we can kind of explore it, and there might be like a chest and some new loot in it. I'm not really sure, but either way, I want to go check that out, and then we can go ahead and continue on with the rest of the episode. We're about to reach one of our ocean biomes, and it looks like, yeah, this is going to be our normal ocean biome. Okay, so then we know that our other ocean biome at the very opposite end of the world here is going to be our cool new like Calamity Ocean. There's nothing in there that I can like specifically go fight or like loot right now, so I just kind of wanted to explore it just to explore it. So while I'm here, I guess we'll go ahead and quickly go back over to the underground jungle. If I were a lesser man, I'd kill you. So another cool thing that like Calamity, I believe, added in is like an actual like jungle entrance, like this right here. Yeah, this is like the actual jungle entrance. They did like something like this, similar to what they did in the desert biome, which is pretty cool. It's just gonna make exploring the jungle a lot easier. And actually, look at that. We already got ourselves like a rich mahogany tree, dude. Hell yeah. This weapon goes so insanely crazy in the underground, bro. It just homes in on everything. This is such a cool weapon. Whoa. I think this is it. Oh my god. Actually, this looks super, super different than what I thought it looked like. Holy shit, this is beautiful. Oh my god. Oh my god. I want to learn how to make custom trees like this, dude. Look at this. Actually, you know, taking a closer look at it, I'm not even sure if this is the structure that, like, I thought I was thinking of, but like, holy shit, this is absolutely stunning, and it's really big. I did not think it was actually this big, but I'm pretty sure in here there's like a chest or something I can loot, and it has some cool stuff in it. Yep, there is. I just completely passed it by accident, but here we go. So does this actually say anything? No, it's just an empty sign. There is a chest. Oh. Okay, that's a little bit anticlimactic. It's just a bunch of orange torches. Is that literally it? What? All there was in this area was a bunch of orange torches, bro. What? That's so funny. Okay, so obviously this structure is insanely dope and cool, but this actually isn't even the one I was thinking of, I'm pretty sure. I think the one I was thinking of is Calamity Mod adds in like a sort of like Plantera arena thing. somewhere in like the middle of the jungle. That's what I was actually trying to find. I actually did not know that that existed, whatever that was. Oh my god, dude, what is up with the Calamity mod adding in these like insanely cool looking houses? It looks like this one got cut off by a generation a little bit, so it's kind of messed up. There's a bunch of mud everywhere, but like this still looks so cool. Is there anything cool in here? Ooh, the Feller of Evergreens. Okay, I can't use this as a weapon because, you know, we're rogue class only, but I guess I have a new axe. I did just go back to the house and clear my inventory, but it looks like this house actually has a bit more to it. I can see that it goes down here. I wonder if, is there anything cool? Oh, actually, yeah, hold on. Wow, this house actually has a lot to it. Actually, wait, no, hold on. Yeah, this is what I was thinking of. This is the structure. This is the, like, Plantera cool arena thing. It has this tree in the middle, and it's just kind of like a big oval here that you can use to, like, fight Plantera. I'm not sure if this is actually, like, a good Plantera arena. I've not seen anyone really use this as like an actual Plantera arena, but like look at this. This is so cool. Wait, how did those just activate? Like secret chests and stuff down here? Also, damn, there is, hold on, why are there so many enemies? I feel like these guys gotta be like, there's gotta be a statue or something spawning these guys in. All of a sudden just a ton of slime started showing up. Am I going insane? No, these guys have to be spawning in or something. What the fuck? I see there's like a bat statue spawner thing over here that I can break. Oh my god, please. Well, I guess not, because I died. Oh, this is just a regular cave bat spawner. Oh, you know what? I think it's because a blood moon started. Yeah, that makes sense. All the spawn rates, I guess, got boosted because, it's a blood moon. Okay, sure, I guess for another episode in this series, we can have a blood moon. That's, just 3 in a row. You know, it's only been 3 episodes, and we've gotten a blood moon every single episode. That's normal, right? That was, yet again, just so much fun. What a good event. I really hope we can also get another one next episode. So before we continue on with the rest of the episode, we did see these 2 little like weird underground chambers here. I want to see if there's any cool loot inside of these. Is it just gonna be like flowers and stuff? Yeah, you know what, actually the first one just had feral claws in it. Let's see. Wow, yup, awesome. Just absolutely nothing. But you know what, there is one more cool thing I want to see. There is like a weird granite chest over here. Let's see. Come on. Please don't disappoint me. Oh, this looks cool. Oh, it's just the unstable energy core. That's okay. That's literally just used to summon a boss. Yep, I'm officially disappointed. I'm disappointed. I'm angry. And frankly, a little bit aroused. But either way, gamers, we're back. Strange intro. But now we are finally going to get into the rest of our episode to-do list. I'm probably just going to off-camera go explore the rest of the, you know, the underground jungle and stuff like that. I don't think there's going to be anything new for you guys to see. So, up next on our episode to-do list, you guys can see we got a bunch of stuff we need to craft. Like I said, last episode, we defeated the Desert Scourge, and because of that, we have access to these pearl shards, which can give us sea remains, which can make us a whole bunch of cool stuff. We got a few armor sets here. We got a bunch of weapons. Again, we can only craft one of the weapons because, you know, rogue class only, but we can go ahead and craft the armor too. So that's what we got on our episode to-do list here. We got crafting the Victide armor, the enchanted axe, seafoam bomb, and fishbone boomerang. These 3 are weapons, and obviously we got the armor up here. And then after that, I think we can immediately go into the Eye of Cthulhu fight. I don't think there's anything really I need to explore or like look at in particular as of this stage in the game. Like, obviously we got to go ahead and explore the rest of our world. Why is the Goblin Tinkerer down here? Oh, did you move into this house? Bro, you idiot. So yeah, I'll probably just go ahead and continue exploring the rest of my world off camera, and I'll bring you guys back in case I find anything cool. But with that being said, we can go ahead and get into crafting some of this stuff. So the first thing we got to craft is a bunch of these sea remains, which also, if you guys don't know, wow. Actually, that is not a lot of sea remains at all. Is this enough to craft everything? Back in the day, I guess 2 years ago, sea remains used to be Victide bars. And these pearl shards that you use to make the sea remains, these used to be Victide shards. So it's kind of cool that they like kept the naming convention of the Victide with the armor set. But like, yeah, they completely changed the way Victide bars and Victide shards work with these sea remains now. So if we pop these sea remains in here, I believe what we need is the Victide breastplate and the Victide greaves. And then you can see there's a whole bunch of helmets, but the helmet we want is the Victide head crab because this one specifically increases our rogue damage. And I believe if we put this on, I haven't actually tested this. If we put this on, I think it finally means, yeah, at the very bottom, you can see under my character, we finally have our stealth bar. So this stealth bar is the entire gimmick with the rogue class, and you actually get it from equipping like any sort of rogue armor. Basically, you get this thing called stealth strikes, and I'll read it out. Rogue stealth builds while not attacking and slower while moving. Once you have built max stealth, you'll be able to perform a stealth strike. Rogue stealth only reduces when you attack, it does not reduce when moving, and the higher your rogue stealth, the higher your rogue damage and crit, and having more stealth regeneration slightly decreases the damage bonus from stealth. So, basically, you build up stealth when you're not attacking, and if you attack, your stealth bar goes down. And if you have max stealth like I have right now, your rogue weapons get, like, custom cool effects. Like, you can see the Scourge of the Desert gets a javelin that will burrow into the ground, and stealth strikes will throw 3 javelins that will burrow multiple times. So if I go ahead and zoom out and show you guys this, yeah, there you go. It threw 3 javelins, and they went, like, really fast, and stealth strikes are kind of how you want to play with the rogue class. Like, you don't want to always be constantly attacking and stuff like this. You actually want to wait for your stealth to build back up. Oh my god, the crystalline has a really cool stealth effect. That is sick. And gamers, now that we finally have our rogue armor, we can go ahead and craft ourselves some more rogue weapons and see what cool stealth effects they have. And the first thing we want to craft would have been the enchanted axe, but apparently I need more pearl shards to make it. So, you know what? I'm actually just gonna grab the medallion. Let's go ahead and fight the Desert Scourge again. I didn't notice this, maybe because I was in spawn, but like when I have full stealth, I turn like invisible. Oh, that's really cool. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay. Dude, like, actually, high-key, I want to show you guys that whole attempt because I was kind of schmoovin' in that. I'm not even gonna lie. Also, not gonna lie, that took me, I think, like, 8 or 9 more attempts. So, like, I somehow did worse fighting this boss today than I did last episode, but it is what it is. We got some more pearl shards. Well, isn't that just spectacular? I somehow completely missed that this recipe requires bones. And currently we have no way of getting bones. Like, we can't even shimmer, like, furniture or anything until after Skeletron is defeated. So, it looks like the enchanted axe is something we cannot make. However, we do 2 other things here. We can make the Seafoam Bomb and the Fishbone Boomerang. So, here we go. First up, we do got the Seafoam Bomb. Seafoam Bomb. And we can also make ourselves the Fishbone What words am I saying right now? I said Seafoam and Fishbone. Bome's not even a word. Fishbone Boomerang and the Seafoam Bomb. And actually, low-key, it's kind of good that we have a slime rain right now, because that means I can test out these weapons and see what the stealth strike stuff does. So first off, the Fishbone Boomerang, the stealth strike makes the boomerang ricochet between enemies, and also has a cool bit of flavor text down there. Okay, so, like, let's see. Whoa, I see. Okay, it looked like it was, like, throwing, like, a hammer or something. Okay. That is actually super cool. Actually, you know what? The King Slime is probably a better place to test some of these weapons on. Let's wait for him to get over here. Bitch. Okay, he's not... Bitch, stop it, bitch. He's not spawning any enemies, so, like, it's not ricocheting between anything, but, like, still, this is a cool weapon. How fast does it throw normally? I'm guessing this one would work a lot better if there was, like, a big crowd of guys and not just one giant King Slime. But what about the Seafoam Bomb? Throws a bomb that explodes into a bubble, which deals extra damage to enemies. Stealth strikes are faster and explode into 5 bubbles. Okay, sick. So let's see. And he despawned immediately, but there we can see on the ground there the bubbles. Okay, nice. Yeah, just a few bubbles. You know what? I can't tell if this one is good or not. You know what? The thing is, the bubbles explode just a little bit too fast. Like, if they lingered like a little bit more, then I feel like it would be better. The Seafoam Bomb is, I think, definitely better than the Fishbone Boomerang, but only because, like, the Fishbone Boomerang kind of requires multiple enemies to, like, be really effective. But they're still cool. Honestly, like, if I'm gonna be completely realistic with you guys, I think these weapons are probably still just better. Damn, I died to the King Slime. That's unlucky. You know what, though? I actually might be taking back my verdict, because the next boss we are gonna fight right now is the Eye of Cthulhu, and the Eye of Cthulhu does spawn minions, so it might give our Fishbone Boomerang a really good chance to actually, like, show how powerful it can be. So, gamers, with that being said, I got a bunch of buffs. We'll go ahead and buff up. Let's get into the Eye of Cthulhu fight. I am really looking forward to this one. I think this one's gonna be super fun. Ooh, he's glowing red and shit. Okay, damn. What did he just spawn? What is that? Okay, don't walk into that. Don't walk into that. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Let's see. Okay, well, you know what? I got hit. Low. You know what? That didn't really ricochet as much as I thought it would, if I'm going to be honest. Honestly, the Scourge of the Desert might just be still the better pick. Yeah, like, bro, look at that homing. Like, you cannot tell me the Scourge of the Desert isn't just the GOAT. And thanks to the GOAT of the Desert, we are right about to get our adrenaline. Here we go. As long as we don't get, and we got fucked, I gotta stop jinxing it. Whoa! Oh my god, that was a really cool, like, phase transition. Holy shit, I did not expect that at all. Whoa, what are you doing, sir? What the hell was that? What did you just spit out of your mouth? Oh my god, teeth? You spit out teeth? What the fuck? Hey, and there we go! The Eye of Cthulhu was defeated on our first try. Hell yeah, dude! I gotta say, that was a really cool fight. Honestly, though, I think Fargos Mod. Yeah, no, I was right. Fargos Mod Masochist Mode, I should say, probably does have the Eye of Cthulhu beat in terms of difficulty for sure. But both of those fights, I mean, the Eye of Cthulhu in Fargos Mod and in Infernum Mode, super cool. That was a really fun fight. I feel like high-key, this one, like the Infernum one, lasted so much longer though, and it might just be because like my weapons don't do a ton of damage. Like you probably saw, I switched to my like crystalline at the very end there because I feel like the crystalline does a little bit more damage than the Scourge of the Desert. And we managed to take it down without dying, dude. So like as long as that happened, I don't really care how long the fight is. And let's go ahead and cancel the rainstorm because I like being able to see the sky. And we can go ahead and put our shiny new relic over here by the other ones. Dude, these relics look so insanely cool. And these are going to look really cool in the base that eventually we will be making. I do have a plan for what base we're going to make in this series. It's going to be a really cool one, hopefully. But I'm going to need to design it for like a long time because I'm trying something new that I have never done before. But anyway, gamers, now we can go ahead and open up our King Slime. Wow, our Eye of Cthulhu treasure bag. I think the only thing in here is going to be the Shield of Cthulhu, but either way, let's go ahead and open it in 3, 2, 1. Oh, what do we get? Okay, well, it's a summon weapon, so we can't really use it. Someone's an eye above your head that watches and shoots at enemies. Oh, that is sick. Again, like we can't use that unless, I think I said this in the first episode, if you guys are okay with it, I would be okay if we introduced summons into this like series as well. We would obviously be doing like rogue for our main weapon and stuff, but like if you guys are okay with it, I would also be cool with like adding some summon weapons because I think that would also maybe be a little bit fun. But yeah, it seems that all we got was the Shield of Cthulhu, which is fair enough. I mean, that's still a really good drop. And gamers, that is actually where we are going to go ahead and end the episode today. I know that this episode is a little bit shorter than usual, and we probably honestly would have time to go try and fight Crabulon. However, I'm going to test something out and have this episode be a little bit shorter and see like how YouTube does with it. Because if I'm being honest, my Terraria videos lately have been a little bit long, slightly longer than I would have liked. And I've also noticed, I feel like the algorithm is pushing them out a lot less. So I'm wondering if maybe like a shorter video will just get more watch time, get more retention, be pushed out a little bit more. You guys can let me know, like if you want shorter episodes, I'm totally down to do that. Or if you do want me to continue doing the like slightly longer episodes, like 25, 30-minute episodes, I can totally do that. But I'm just doing this for a little bit of a test, see like what you guys think, if this gets pushed out more, stuff like that. But gamers, like I said, that is where I'm going to end off this episode today. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe if you really liked it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you gamers in the next video. Peace.